Haunted mirror secrets revealed. When I first hung the antique mirror in my bedroom, its ornate frame seemed to breathe a touch of elegance into the room. But I couldn't shake the shop owner's words from my mind. This mirror reflects more than just appearances. I laughed it off then, eager to own a piece of history. But the first time I saw the reflection of a woman in a Victorian dress standing behind me, even though the room was empty, a chill ran down my spine. It was subtle enough that I could convince myself it was a trick of the light, but the seed of doubt had been planted. As days passed, the mirror began to show more peculiar images. Sometimes, it caught glimpses of a lavish ballroom, filled with dancing figures dressed in period attire. Other times, it reflected a dark, empty room, nowhere near the cozy space I knew. Each night, the scenes grew more vivid, more insistent, as if I were peering into another world. The woman in the Victorian dress became a constant presence, her eyes following me with a haunting intensity. I found myself drawn to the mirror, unable to resist its allure despite the growing unease in my gut. One evening, as I stared into the glass, the woman in the mirror reached out, her hand brushing the surface from the other side. I recoiled, heart pounding, but the sensation of her touch lingered, cold and real. That night, I dreamt of her world, feeling the weight of her sorrow and the urgency of her need to escape. I awoke with a start, drenched in sweat, and knew the mirror was more than a mere object. It was a portal, a gateway to a past filled with unspoken stories and trapped souls. Determined to free myself from its grip, I sought the shop owner, hoping for a way to break the mirror's hold. "You see her now, don't you?" he asked, eyes weary with knowledge. He instructed me to cover the mirror with a cloth at night and never look too long into its depths. But when I returned home, I found the mirror uncovered, the woman staring back with a pleading expression. It was then I realized the truth. I hadn't been seeing her world, she had been seeing mine. And now, she wasn't the only one looking back.